Hello everyone, my name is Yi. I'm from class 12A1. Thank you for being here today. It's an honor for me to take part in this talk and have an opportunity to share something meaningful to you. So today I'm going to talk about intrapersonal intelligence, which always has a significant impact on, today I'm going to talk about insecurity, which always has a significant impact on intrapersonal intelligence. So 2 years ago, if you had asked me to stand on a stage and give a speech to everyone, I would have refused immediately. Back then, I couldn't even pronounce words correctly, so how could I possibly deliver a full speech? And the answer lies in my intrapersonal intelligence. And this is a photo of me with my friends from different countries. You can see a content smile on my face, and also the only language we communicated with each other is English. So how did I do that, and what did I do, and how did I overcome one of my biggest fears, which was English fluency? So now I will let you know. Before we start with my topic, I just want to go through what is MIS. So MIS stands for multiple intelligence, and of course also called MIS, so this is the meaning of it. And among 9 types of intelligence, I want to focus on intrapersonal intelligence because it's the helpful tool for me to overcome one of my biggest fears, as I said in the beginning. To break it down, what is intrapersonal intelligence? This type of intelligence is the ability to understand oneself. It means being aware of your own emotions, thoughts, or motivations. And here are some particular examples of intrapersonal intelligence, such as personal growth, reading, embracing solitude positively, or regular reflection retreats. So, in my situation, I did figure out my own problem and tackle it. Therefore, I came up with an ideation process regards to my situation. The first one is setting goals, and they are making friends and speaking English fluently. The second one is being aware of my weaknesses and my strengths. The third step is planning on managing my weaknesses, enhancing my strengths, and taking time to learn. And the last one is achieving learning outcomes and learning from my experience. So let's delve into my process. So back 2 years ago, I was fully aware of my weaknesses, such as anxiety, pronunciation with strong Vietnamese accent. But on the other hand, I did know myself that I'm a fast learner, a oriented person, and a good listener. And I also spent time to consider what do I really want after the entire process. So what I wanted is achieve my learning outcomes, and they are lovely friends, fluent in communication, and also I'm able to take part in this talk right now. And here is a simple diagram of how I achieved my learning outcomes and being fluent in English. The only method I used was active listening. So what is active listening? Is very simple, like you can see here. I'm going to explain it anyway. So active listening is I pay attention when I listen. It means that I listen carefully, and after that I repeat it multiple times. And to tackle my own problem in English. The first thing I did in specific is really simple, but many people tend to ignore it. I relearned IPA. For the information, IPA stands for International Phonetic Alphabet. So I use IPA to break down English words into small parts. And every time I listen to someone, like English speakers or teachers on YouTube or any websites I learn, I listen and I repeat it. But please don't forget to make a mental note here. I didn't force myself to learn English. I actually still kept my hobbies and acquired English naturally by changing my phone language to English. So I was still able to use my favorite social media such as Facebook, Instagram, even watching movies in English. I was changing my phone language to English and use my favorite social media as well as watching movies. I just memorized and imitating whatever I wanted to. And yeah, I feel like everyone can do the same as me because it's applicable and it's very simple and you can acquire English naturally without any complicated method or paying too much money for learning English. And of course, the outcome was satisfying. I was able to speak English with my friends, being able to stand on the stage and give a full speech in front of everyone. And I did have my own lovely friend group actually in the beginning. So to sum up, intrapersonal intelligence can be shown in various aspects and multiple circumstances. Because people can achieve intrapersonal intelligence differently from a situation. Intrapersonal really helped me to spend time with myself and look into my own problem and tackle it in a smart way, I guess. And so what I've learned from my experience is we are having insecurities or shortcomings are no shame since we are imperfect somehow. So it is always a good starting point for individuals to reflect on ourselves and achieve learning outcomes in our distinct ways. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much for a very interesting presentation, and you related it to your real-life experiences, which makes it especially interesting. The question that I wanted to ask you was not related to your intelligence that you spoke about today specifically, but these intelligences and this theory as a whole. What challenges might someone face if their strongest intelligence isn't recognised and valued by society, you think? What do you think they will find difficult in day-to-day life?
Do you mean that what do they face in daily life?
Yes. If their strongest point isn't recognised by society.
By society?
Yes.
I really think that it depends on people's perspective, but I think that like the strongest kind of intelligence is always something that belongs to us, not belong to our perception. So when it comes to this, like people always taking others' opinions too much, and sometimes they forget to really look into themselves and improve themselves. So I think the thing that we should do is just really focus on ourselves and listen to ourselves, like what do we really want, instead of just listen to other people. And because for example, I have intrapersonal intelligence, but maybe some people say, oh, you don't have that, your English is not good enough. But I don't listen to it because I believe in myself. So that's my answer.
Okay, thank you very much for an excellent answer.
As far as I know, you've been living in Sweden, and you also know Swedish. So rather than English, you also know another foreign language. Do you think people with intrapersonal intelligence may have difficulties in learning foreign languages? Because we all know that if you are active, you are dynamic, you have interpersonal intelligence, it may be better, it may be easier for you to learn the foreign language. So how about intrapersonal intelligence like this?
Sorry, can you repeat the last one? Because you can extrapolate.
So, as far as I know, you also know another foreign language, which is Swedish, yeah? And you also have intrapersonal intelligence. Do you think that might be easier for someone with interpersonal intelligence to study a foreign language than someone who has intrapersonal intelligence?
I think the problem here is not a comparison about which one is the most the best likely intelligence that people want. I think that we need to combine interpersonal intelligence and also intrapersonal intelligence, because myself, I used to make mistakes even on my speech or in real life. So even though I did practice English myself, but I also did ask my friend to correct my mistakes. Everyone can communicate in English, and I think it's normal, because language has a wide range of application, and people use it, people convey their idea in different ways. So we cannot just define, someone is actually excellent in a certain language, because it depends on their own identity, their culture, and other factors. So I think it's a combination of many types of intelligence, including interpersonal intelligence and intrapersonal intelligence.
Thank you very much for your answer. Good job.